Okay folks, so in this example we will be proving that the property of series holds, that we can add the terms and then sum, or we can sum then add the terms. So in the very first base case we will be letting n to be greater than 1, so that's because they told us up here let n be a positive integer. So the least n could be is 1, so if n is 1 we end up with sigma going from 1 to 1, and ai plus bi becomes a1 plus b1. However, on the right hand side, if a is 1, then we get sigma I going from 1 to 1 of ai, and then bi, same thing again, which gives us again a1 and b1. So far it seems like everything is true, and so now we're going to go to do the inductive hypothesis. So what's going on with the inductive hypothesis? Well, we're going to suppose that the theorem is true for some random number n equal to k, and then we're going to prove that it's true for the next one. And we would like to show that it's true for the k plus first term. So sigma I going from 1 to k plus 1 of ai plus bi is equal to sigma I going from 1 to k plus 1 of ai plus sigma I going from 1 to k plus 1 of bi. Okay, so how are we going to do that? Well, obviously we're going to be doing that with induction. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start with the thing that we know, and we're going to go ahead and add the ak plus 1 term and bk plus 1 term to both sides. So let's start with that. So now add ak plus 1 and bk plus 1 to both sides. And what do we get? Well, on the left hand side we end up with sigma k going from 1 to k ai plus bi, and the extra piece that we're adding, and it's also equal to the sigma I going from 1 to k of ai plus sigma I going from 1 to k of bi plus the extra term that we're adding. Awesome, so this is what we have so far. Now, by just using the properties of sigma, right, like, basically we defined that over here. We said that sigma I going from 1 to n of ai is the same as sigma of 1 to n minus 1 of ai plus the last term n. By using that same property, we can start combining this whole thing together into one sigma going from 1 to k plus 1, and then ai plus bi. Basically, since this k plus first index is 1 after the k, we can put everything together. Now, we're going to do something similar on the other side, except we're going to be putting this one together with the ak plus 1. So because they both have the same term a, and because the index k is 1 previous to k plus 1, we can combine those two into one sigma going from 1 to k plus 1 and ai. And finally, we can do the same thing again one more time with the sigma I going from 1 to k bi and sigma, bk plus 1. So putting that together, we end up with that. So, by the way, this is exactly what we wanted to show in the first place. So basically, we are finished. This is it. QED.